In my last Anime Vanguards video, we spent over 100 hours getting some of the best characters for me to catch up in Anime Vanguards. But I said that there was one character I would make a separate video for because he is extremely hard to get, but he also happens to be one of the best characters in the entire game, if not the best. So in this video, I'm sure you guys know from the thumbnail, we are going to be getting Vanguard Sunjin-woo. So in this video, if you guys don't know how to get Vanguard Sunjin-woo, he has a completely different evolution system than pretty much every other character in the entire game. As you guys can see, I need an elixir of life in order to evolve him. And in order to get the elixir of life, it's kind of a difficult process because what you have to do is, of course, first of all, you need to get Sunjin-woo in his first evolution, which is Sunjin-woo Monarch. Then you need to complete an entire quest line, which will give you the elixir of life, and it allows you to get Sunjin-woo and Igris, which is currently the only Vanguard you can get from evolving. So this is going to be a very interesting video. If you guys look at my account, I don't have any Vanguards at all. So this should be a very exciting video because not only am I getting all the best characters in the entire game, I'm also getting my first Vanguard. So let's not waste any time and let's start doing the quest line. The first thing that you need to do is you need to get the red key that you guys can see in the dungeon shop right here. This is one way of getting it from the dungeon shop, but the easier way is pretty simple, and it is to do the Ant Island dungeon stage. And you guys can see that is a 10% drop, but we're not going to waste any time doing that because I already have it, and I've actually completed the first part of this quest. If you guys don't know what it is, the first part is you need to defeat this stage, I think 50 times. It's an absurd amount, but I have done it because I did not want to waste any time doing it in this video. And when Vanguard Sunjin-woo first dropped, there was a way to completely skip the quest anyway, so I think it's not cheating, but we're just going to start from the second quest because I just simply don't want to make you guys watch me beat the dungeons 50 times. But if you guys are wondering what team I used for it, this is the team right here. So Ichigo and Choi-Ha-in completely destroy the stage. Then you can also bring Sunjin-woo and Igris, but they're not really needed. Another character that I've heard is really good, but you had to do the stage to get him anyway, is Choi Jong-en. He apparently completely destroys the stage, but I never tried it with him. But anyways, enough yapping. This is the team to beat dungeons. If you guys manage to get the secret, which I think is unavailable now, then you can replace one of the characters on here. Definitely keep Ichigo and Choi-Ha-in though. But anyways, the focus of this video isn't any secrets, it is Vanguard Sunjin-woo. And the next thing that we need to do is we need to sacrifice 30 mythic and above units. Now, this is very expensive, but I've been playing this game for quite a while, just summoning for the sake of it. And I have quite a lot of units, especially winter and summer units. If you guys don't have Vanguard Sunjin-woo yet and you're also on this quest, I recommend just spending a lot of time on the summer event and getting all of the units because they're just the easiest way of getting 30. I guess they're not mythics, they're technically exclusive characters, but they count for this quest anyway. But anyways, let's start adding these units. So yes, we're sacrificing Obito.
A few moments later.
Wait, have you reached 30? I think I literally can't sacrifice him. Let me just check. I think we might have. Yes, we did. Summon 5,000 shadows. I think I just go into infinite and start spamming them, right? There's nothing else I can do. So, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
One eternity later.
Alright, so I'm actually about to hit wave 70. You guys can see the team has been doing pretty well. But first of all, I can't see how many summons I've actually done, which is kind of annoying. But I've also found out that there apparently is a way easier way of doing this. So I'm just going to delete everything and we're going to go back in the main menu. But whilst we're waiting to lose, let me just pull out the calculator and I'll show you guys how long it's going to take if we stay in here. So we need to do about 5,000 summons, and pretty much every time he summons about 20. So we're going to divide by 20, and that means we need to do the ability 250 times. Now the ability is every 120 seconds, which is 2 minutes. So we times it by 2, 500 minutes. Now we divide that by 60. It would take 8.3 hours. Now I'm not spending 8.3 hours doing this. So I'm going to go do it a different way, which apparently works very well. And yeah, this was a 40-minute run. So let's see how many summons we actually got just from this. We should be at like about 500, I think. Oh, all right, cool. So let's claim everything. That's not too bad. And yeah, I need to finish this battle pass. The update is very soon. But anyways, so we're at 325 in 40 minutes. That's insane. But anyways, now we are going to be equipping this team, which is a completely different team, which I'm sure you guys will recognize is the dungeon team I was talking about earlier. And the reason for that is that apparently if you go in here, this is the best way of grinding for Sun Jinwoo. So the reason for that is we need to select the press it option, which allows you to summon faster pretty much. It lowers the cooldowns. Alright, well, we're on wave 30 now, and you're just gonna see the sudden skip. It's because basically the goal is to get cards. This is why you come in the Ant King stage, because it gives you cards, and the cards you want are the press it cards. Now, I'm sure you guys can see I didn't get any of them. I'm still gonna win, so if you guys are wondering what the strategy is, you bring Chehe in. She hard carries the early waves because you can see her AoE. This is the bit she doesn't hit. She hits this entire thing, so she is very, very broken for this stage. Then Igris is crazy. Also, Sun Jinwoo is insanely crazy, 100k damage every 4 seconds. You can see the DPS, 1.3k. So what you want to do is you want to close here, and you want to just spam. You want to put auto click on this. Wait. Yeah, you do. Okay. So it's going to summon even when the game's over. And because the goal is to get press it should lower the cooldown and make it much faster. But the goal of this strat isn't even to win, because I just checked and you can do it without winning. As you guys just saw, I lost. But yeah, if I get a lot of press its, then I can do this strat and it will allow me to get a rise much faster. I just put auto clicker on this and it should get me it after apparently 6 hours. It depends how many times you get press it. But yeah, so I'm gonna do it again and I'm gonna see how many times I can get it, and I'll be right back once I actually have a decent run. Alright, and this is a completely scuffed run. I only got 23 waves in, but I have pressed it 3 times. So now when I go on Sun Jinwoo and I use Arise, instead of it taking 135 seconds, it takes 17 seconds. The only issue with this strat is that it only summons... Oh, it's still summoning 20 as of right now. But as I keep it running, it's only going to summon the initial 5 from the summon here, the 5 Shadow Knights. So it will take a bit longer. So let's pull out the calculator. As you guys saw, it is 17 seconds. We'll just round it up to 17 seconds. So we need to get 5,000 divided by 5 now, which is 1,000. Then we need to press it 1,000 times 17. Then divide that by 60 to get it in minutes. Then divide it again by 60. And it should take about 4 hours. So what I'm gonna do, because the game ended, you have to put an auto-clicker. So I'm gonna put an auto-clicker on Arise, and I will be back in 4 hours, which is 10 PM for me. So I'll see you guys in a second, and subscribe for the dedication because we're getting Vanguards today.
1 eternity later.
Alright, and I've just let it run for about 5 hours now. So I think it's time we go back and see if the quest is ready. So let's return to lobby and we'll just see. I really hope we got the 5k. It did say it would take about 4 hours. So I've let it run for 5. Oh, how did I get... Okay, it's fine. But it should be done. Oh my god. I need 160. Okay, I'm gonna go do that. I genuinely don't know how that wasn't enough time, but I guess I'll be back in a bit. Alright, now finally, after another 40-minute infinite run, that should be it. So let's check. Yes. Now the last thing we have to do, I think it's the last thing, we have to sacrifice an evolved Igris. So this shouldn't actually be too hard because why is it like this? 1 second. There you go. Alright, it shouldn't be too hard because I do in fact have one Igris just sitting there exactly for this purpose. I do also have an extra one, but let's not worry about that one today. So yeah, let's sacrifice not the one with Deadeye. I'm keeping that one just in case he ever becomes good again somehow. But let's sacrifice this other one. So yes, let's do it. And yes, just so we got the elixir of life. So yeah, we don't even have the key anymore. We should just have... Oh, it's legendary. There it is. And that means that we can now evolve Sun Jinwoo. Now, there is one thing I want to say because I have Ethereal on Sun Jinwoo, and Ethereal technically is the second best trait in the game, but actually on Sun Jinwoo, the second best one is Deadeye and then Ethereal. And Monarch, of course, is his best one, since I'm pretty sure he's one placement. And I do really want to reroll off of it, but I only have 88 trait rerolls, so I won't do it in this video. If you guys really want me to, just make sure you show a lot of love on this video, and I will maybe spend some money trying to get Monarch on Sun Jinwoo. But for now, Ethereal should be enough, and yeah, let's not waste any time, let's evolve Sun Jinwoo. So, let's go. This is so clean. Yeah, Vanguard Sun Jinwoo, there he is. 8,000 damage, 5 SPA, 27 range with, let's see him, let's equip him, and of course, let's lock him. Also, another thing we need to do, familiar. We are removing this familiar. This familiar is wait, how do you, hold up. Oh, he doesn't have one on him. Perfect, cool. So, there he is. On placement, he does 8k damage with a 5-second SPA, which is just amazing. He is the best character in the entire game, and because of that, we're gonna go showcase him. So let me just put back the original team that I had, and then we'll go showcase him. But one thing I've already noticed is he only costs 1,700 to place. So yeah, I'm really excited to see just how good he is. Alright, so we're just in a half-hourly challenge just so we can get some more rerolls, and I thought I would bring this team because technically this is the best team, I think, at least for macroing. Even if you don't like to admit it, it is an important part of anime Vanguards, especially to get rerolls. So wait, what is all of this? Oh my god, 10k damage. Why is it 10k damage on placement? I thought it was 8k. I'm not even going to look at his passive yet. I'm just going to max out my units and then we'll see what this is about. Is he... Oh, he's 3 placements? Wait, I thought he was 1. Oh, what? So Ethereal isn't actually that bad, is it? I genuinely don't know. Wait, he's 3 placements. That makes a huge difference. I thought... I mean, Monarch is still probably a must-have on him, but I thought it was like a must-have. Like, he's 1 placement and you need Monarch. Kind of like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, if you guys have him. He's gone now, you can't get him anymore. But I thought it was like him. Wait, that means on placement you can have 30k damage. That's actually insane. That's actually unbelievable. Okay. Well, alright. So, now I maxed out my money units. So let's start looking at what he does. Unit passive. Ooh, that's a lot. When the unit spawns a summon, lose 40% of his total mana, and he has full mana on placement. When the enemy is defeated, gain 2% of their total mana. When mana is lost, damage is buffed. Oh, so he gets... Wait, what? The general, when an allied summon dies in this unit's range, increase damage by 5% up to 50%. After this unit attacks, resets this damage increase. Oh, so it's not that crazy. If none of this unit's summons are on the track, he gains plus 20% range, plus 30% damage. The Monarch summons gain additional health based on the percentage of mana remaining after the summoning. So, I'm assuming this is using the system. Shadows attacks. What? He has Dio, Sun Jinwoo, Igris. Are these nukes? I think they're nukes. So let's press shadows and it opens up a menu. Oh, he unlocks different ones. What do the numbers mean above? Oh yes, it's shadow priority. So if I want this one first, this one. Oh, this is so cool. Okay. Maybe we don't want this one. I mean, we probably do as of right now. Where is he? Okay, he's very slow. And he has... How much health does he have? 40,000. Okay. Then, if we look at... Steel, a slain A ranker who has become a powerful asset, goes in place, gains 2% of max HP every second. Okay, I want to try him. Let's get Sun Jinwoo 2. Oh, hell. What just happened? I did not know you could do that. I thought you had to press every time. Well, upgrade 7. We're going to look at the second one anyway. So, he gains 2% of max HP every second up to... So he just heals? Oh, that's kind of broken. Wait, and he doesn't go forward? Oh, that's very broken. What? Okay. So, that is very broken. Then healer, what does that one do? A steady comrade with powerful healing capabilities. Heals 5% of all the player's summons max HP every 5 seconds. So can we get like... We can get a crazy... No, this is insane. This is actually insane. You can defeat any boss that tries to walk through. And then that's not even the best one, is it? Let me see. So Beru is the main one, the powerful king of the ants, now the strongest of summons, plus 5% max HP for subsequent Beru summoned by this unit, and plus 5% damage to every enemy Beru kills. What? So on max upgrade he's doing 47k every 5 seconds, which is nothing too crazy. It is very good for... How much does he cost? Let's check. He does cost 104k, but for the price it's pretty good. But then you summon Beru and he just gets his damage up all the way to 50%. Are we actually serious? Like, we're just deleting the boss right now. And then he also has nukes. So I think the one I've seen people do is Duo. So you don't have enough mana. How much do you need? I don't know how it works. But like, look at this. He just got deleted. Wow. Okay. Okay, wait. Let me turn on visual effects and let's try again. Let's try Duo. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, the only one we can use is Igris. So let's see what that looks like. Wait, that's actually beautiful. What? We're gonna go back, and if I can find it, I'm gonna put an image of what all the abilities do, and then we'll end the video. But this is actually insane. And yeah, wait. I also did get something for my profile, I'm pretty sure. This is my profile right now. Might have to change it. Might have to add a little Sunjin Wu in there. Let me see it. Yeah, this is Loki file. Also, 800k gems spent and no Ali cards. Actually insane stuff. But I think we got... Did we get one? Yes. Mankind's weakest hunter. Loki fire. I love having the cat, but this one is also fire. I think we're keeping that one for now. But anyways, let me see if I can find the abilities and I'll be right back. Okay, cool. I managed to find it and it does turn out that they are all just nukes. So the first nuke gives damage plus 400%. So is it 4 times Sunjin Wu's damage? Then the next one is 600 times his damage. And finally, Dio is 1000 times his damage. So I should have all of them on the screen and that is what they do. But yeah, that is what the nukes do. And we did also see everything about Sunjin Wu. But that's going to be it for this video. We didn't see all the cutscenes. So if you guys want to see all of them, make sure you stay tuned with the rest of my Vanguard content, because I will be covering update 7 and I will be making more videos on this game now that I can actually play it with all of the characters that I have now. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. As always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe to let me know to make more content like this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.